Hey everybody, Zach from Nez92 here, back with another Movie Memories Monday. Sorry that this is late in the day and had to use some extra lighting for the fact that I had work today, had guests over, and didn't have any time at all to record, and I'm kind of tired, but I'm doing it for you guys. Hope you guys enjoy it. And it is storming kind of right now, pretty badly out, so if you hear thunder, sorry. It's going to be actually it is my personal favorite movie in the franchise, Scooby-Doo and the Cyber Chase. Scooby-Doo and the Cyber Chase is my personal favorite for the fact that I just love this movie. The animation was great. The story was really was decent for Scooby-Doo. Family friendly, definitely, but absolutely loved it. And also like the fact that in this movie, you get to see their counterparts in the digital world, and they represent how the gang used to look back when they first started out, I believe in the 60s. It's a really nice little tribute to that TV show. Here's the disc art. I actually got this used at a game store, I think it was. Either game store or some type of like pawn shop, I can't remember. For super cheap. And to be honest, most of the Scooby-Doo movies, TV shows, and stuff like that nowadays are pretty horrible. Like Mystery Incorporated was really bad, but didn't think they could ever get worse than that until I seen Be Cool Scooby-Doo. And now I regret even saying Mystery Incorporated was bad. Yeah, it is bad, but isn't Be Cool Scooby-Doo bad? And it's insanely rare to find any kind of Scooby-Doo movies nowadays that have at least decent animation and really good story. With the diamond in a rough, not a pun. Okay, sure, pun intended for the dog. But this is a phenomenal movie. If you haven't seen Batman, Scooby-Doo and Batman: The Brave and the Bold. Is a phenomenal movie. Absolutely love it. The animation was great. Great movie. Loved it like crazy. And I'm glad it was good, because hardly anything Scooby-Doo related is good anymore. It was so amazing. But this is by far my favorite just Scooby-Doo alone movie, not collaborations, but I guess if I had to make a list, this would be high on there. But this movie is pretty much about, let's see, Scooby-Doo and the gang face their most electrifying adventure ever when they are zapped into the high-tech computer game in this all-new movie. When Scooby-Doo and the gang try to capture the Phantom virus, they are accidentally transported into a video game based on their own Mystery Inc. adventures. While pursuing the Phantom virus through the game's 10 outrageous levels, the gang travels from the prehistoric past to the space-age future, and even tangles with a hair-raising horde of virtual villains from their most famous capers. This movie is really good. I loved it. I thought it was really good. I've seen plenty of the Scooby-Doo cartoons, the originals that were out in the 60s. I obviously wasn't born in that time, but I do have them on DVD. I watched them on TV countless times. I like a lot of the 90s movies, and the early 2000s show, What's New Scooby-Doo, was probably one of the best ones ever, in my personal opinion, and then the films around that era. Really good. But then, when Mystery Incorporated, the show, happened, yeah, I watched it, and I was disappointed. The animation was okay, but that was probably the only good thing about it. And then, Be Cool Scooby-Doo ruined it big time for me, and I hope that show gets canceled, to be honest. I don't see any reason why that show is continuing. Cartoons nowadays, not a single one on any of the 3 main channels that I used to watch for good TV shows are gone now. So no Disney shows, Cartoon Network, or Nickelodeon shows, they're all gone, all the ones that I cared for. The only one that I'm hoping is still continuing, because I've set my DVR to record the series for Big Hero 6, the animated series. It's a very good show. The pilot was amazing, and that's pretty much all I've seen from it. I'm not sure if it was popular enough to continue, or if I'm just unable to realize that it probably isn't out yet. The whole set, like the series starting out, but it was good. Anyway, back to Scooby-Doo. This movie was, I think, not too long. I guess I think it was like 89 minutes. It's a little over an hour and a half, I guess. So it's not bad. I don't know, something about this film just is so good to me. I loved it, and this is actually I haven't had this for too long, maybe a couple months. I found it used, and Watched it quite a few times since then. When I was a kid, I think this is the one I watched the most when it was on TV. I remember Zombie Island. I remember The Ghoul School, which is actually a really good special. But incredibly corny now that I rewatched it. And then there's The Reluctant Werewolf. That was an odd one, but fun to enjoy for sure. What was it? There was one I can't remember the name of. The Alien Invaders, I think it was. Scooby-Doo Alien Invaders. That was an okay movie. I liked it. It wasn't the best. Not even close, but still really, really good. I don't know, I think it might be just because of my nostalgia, but I love this movie. And I just don't see anything wrong with it. I don't know. I've seen a lot of people hate this movie. It is considered really, really bad. I don't know why. I always thought it was good. I thought everyone else who liked Scooby-Doo liked this movie. I personally love it. It's my favorite. Getting close to beating it, because I really love this. But I don't know for sure I can really count this as a whole Scooby-Doo, since it's also Batman. And Batman's my favorite comic book hero of all time. It's going to be hard to tell if I should consider this a Scooby-Doo or Batman, but Scooby-Doo was first on a name. Who knows? But top 5 favorite Scooby-Doo movies, for sure. Really like the villain in here too. I'm not going to give away the spoilers, but the villain was definitely intense looking when I was younger. I mean, nowadays he's not too not like too scary for a villain in terms of Scooby-Doo. But I really like the idea of this movie. What are your thoughts on this movie? Which version do you have? VHS, DVD? I don't know for sure if it's been on Blu-ray. Could be, and I wouldn't mind that. As you know, I love collecting, so I actually wouldn't mind buying like mini versions of the same movie just for the fact that I love a certain show or movie that I wouldn't mind getting multiple of. But what are your thoughts on it? And I know there was a PS1 game of this game, and of this movie, and I heard it was really bad. I think I've played it before when I was younger, but I cannot remember it much in terms of what I played in it. And I didn't think it was that bad when I was younger, but I guess a lot of people hated it, and I probably would too nowadays if I tried it again. Because there were some games that I didn't think aged very well, as much as I would really, really want them to. Like 007 GoldenEye for the 64. I loved that game as a kid, and I still think it's a good game for sure, but the aiming controls are so poor in it that I just kind of can't stand it anymore. And it hurts me to say because I love the game, but yet I hate it. I kind of feel like how Catacris feels about the Croc series. He really wants to love it, but too many bad things get in the way that he can't say it's good. And that's why I like the remake of it on the Wii of GoldenEye, because it's so good. Oh man, is that so good. Anyway, another time for another day. But great movie. If you haven't seen it, I'm pretty sure it's not very expensive to find. I think you can probably find it super cheap online. Either VHS tape if you want to go old school, or DVD if you don't want to rewind, like a lot of people wouldn't. I still like using my VCR. We've had the one I have in here for at least 20-ish almost years or so, and it still runs just like it was new. Anyway, see you guys next time. Hope you enjoyed this, and I really hope you get to see this movie. See you guys next time. God bless to all.